Hello, everybody. Let's finish up 3.2. In this question, it says, which are homologous chromosomes? So a homologous chromosome is a chromosome from your mom and a chromosome from your dad. So if we can just review. So all of us have a chromosome from our mother, and we have a chromosome from our father, which I'm going to represent in different colors. They're the same size, they're the same shape, they have the same genes at the same position. However, the loci might be different. And then, so these are homologous chromosomes, but there's no picture like that in here, right? So remember, during interphase, right before meiosis, we actually make copies of each one. So you make 2 copies of the red one, we'll make another copy of so we have 2 copies of the blue one, like this. Centromeres are located here. So these are still considered separate chromosomes. So you still have 1, 2 chromosomes, and they're homologous. So the one that best answers this question is 4 and 6, right? These whole things would be an example of homologous chromosome. These are also homologous chromosomes, but there's not an option for that. So the best answer there was D. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Question number 6 says, what does a karyotype below correspond to? So remember, karyotypes, sometimes they call them karyograms, are a way to look at our homologous chromosomes. Homologous chromosomes 1 through pair 22, plus down here, the 23rd pair are our sex chromosomes. So for our sake, we're going to be looking at if there's a third one here. Typically, there's a third chromosome pair number 21. If that's the case, that'll be Down syndrome, but there isn't, right? So we don't have to worry about that. So it looks like everything's normal as far as the count. The last thing we do is we have to figure out if they're male or female. So remember, these 2 chromosomes determine the gender. The bigger one is the X chromosome. The smaller one is the Y. So in this situation, it would be a normal male. If it was female, we'd have a longer chromosome here for 2 X's that would match. But the best answer there was A. And the last question, another karyogram or karyotype. Here the image is a little bit different because we've actually made copies of each one, right? These are still homologous chromosomes, but we have 2 chromatids. So here's pair 1 all the way through pair 22. Here's our 23rd pair. If we look at this, we can see that these 2 chromosomes are the same length. So it's XX. So that means that it's female. And there's no doubling up. I shouldn't say doubling up. There's no trisomy. There's no 3rd chromosome. So they're normal. So the fetus is female. That's the best answer. Remember, non-disjunction is what leads to this extra chromosome. And that is it for the questions, the multiple choice questions on 3.2.